Ulefone launched its latest new cheap budget smartphone from the Armor X series, and this series is undoubtedly brings one of the best budget smartphones that offer us value for the price. This is the new Ulefone Armor X10 Pro, and unlike its predecessor Armor X10, which we had in here in the review, this one is much better phone in all segments, so let's take a look. Let's start with unboxing. On the top of the box we find this black envelope, in which we have a SIM needle, some Armor X user manual, warranty card, and other paperwork. And also we have another extra protective glass. The next thing we have is one strap for easier carrying of the phone. A USB Type-C cable. And finally here it's a 10 watts charger. Well, that was the contents of this box, so let's move on the smartphone itself. Compared to the X10 model we had recently on review, the X10 Pro is really an upgrade with great specifications in terms of MediaTek Helio P22 octa-core processor, 4GB of RAM and 64GB storage, Android 11 OS, 20 megapixel rear camera, making this Pro model a better choice. The design, the Armor X10 Pro, is solid and rugged. On the back it's a high quality synthetic rubber, on the side a solid aluminum frame that gives you a sense of high strength. It feels great when you hold it in your hand despite the weight of 256 grams, which makes it very light compared to other competitors in the same category. If you ask me about the build quality, there is nothing to complain about. On the front of the device we have a compact 5.45 inches display. There is no notch on the hole in the screen, just a good old-fashioned display with the 80:9 aspect ratio, just like before in good old times. It is IPS LCD display with the resolution of 720 by 1440 pixels and a refresh rate of 60 Hz. Just the right screen size for one-handed use, texting, watching videos or browsing. When we turn it from the back, we find a nice design module of dual cameras with LED flashlight. In the upper left corner with a slightly bump, on the bottom of the cameras is the name Ulefone, and just below it's a dual speakers. As for the ports, the phone comes with USB Type-C port from the bottom, covered with a rubber plug. On the side the buttons are metal, as well as the frame, robust and pleasant to the touch. On the one hand we have the power button with the built-in fingerprint sensor, and above is the volume button. On the other side we find a slot for dual SIM and memory cards. It should be noted that below there is a customizable shortcut button on the side for activating present 6 functions or accessing your favorite app, which is a great thing. Another great thing about this phone is for music lovers is the 3.5mm audio jack that we find on the top of the device, covered with a rubber stopper. The Ulefone Armor X10 Pro is covered by high quality synthetic rubber and rated with IP68, IP69K, which means it is dust resistant, scratch resistant, shock and drop resistant, and water resistant up to 1.5 meter for up to 30 minutes. In addition, it also has a MIL-STD 810G certification, a military standard certifications that ensures the integrity of the device in maintained of the almost any situation. And we have already said, on the front we have compact 5.45 inch IPS LCD display. Above the screen is 5 megapixel selfie camera with the face unlock function. The screen is bright, has sharp colors and has wide viewing angles, which are more than great for consuming visual content on YouTube and other platforms. In short, with the Armor X10 Pro, it will not say that is the best screen, but is the middle range category. You will get the best value for what you pay. A compact and good quality screen, suitable for all media consumption, wherever you are watching the video, playing games or browsing the social media. One of the main points of the Armor X10 Pro is the cameras. In terms of the specifications, there is nothing to worry about. On the back you get a dual camera setup that features a 20 megapixel Sony sensor. In addition to classic camera settings, there is also a mode for underwater photography, which makes this phone truly unique. This is not a photo-oriented phone, so don't expect some miracles, but you can see a significant difference with the X10 predecessor photos as well as videos. Now, let's see what the camera's performance are and how they look. In this set of photos taken by Armor X10 Pro, I think they look pretty solid considering the price, but you judge for yourself. After part with the camera, we can talk a little about performance. Ulefone Armor X10 Pro offers very good performance in most of its basic and entertainment use, such as the browsing the web, watching videos on YouTube, using social media applications, even playing games, as everything works efficiently and without facing any problems. The Ulefone Armor X10 Pro comes with the upgraded features and better performance as compared to its predecessor. For this, the company has introduced the MediaTek Helio P22 processor in this phone. With this octa-core chipset, the Armor X10 Pro gets a 21% increase in performance over the Armor X10. Also, you get the 4GB of RAM and double the storage space as compared to Armor X10 with 64GB of ROM expandable up to 128GB. In short, for multitasking, this smartphone will give you a very positive experience. The sound of this phone is quite loud, thanks to the built-in hi-fi dual speaker with a high-quality sound system that features cinema-grade sound quality that can produce up to 100 decibel loudness. Worth mentioning is that the device has a handset-free FM radio. That's right, it's one that doesn't need wired headphones to receive radio signals, which is really great. The Ulefone Armor X10 Pro runs on Android stock 11 OS with lightly customizable user interface with the UI that has a better gesture navigation controls, dark theme, and contains most of the features that come with the system, the most important of which is the presence of all Google services. So the performance on this phone is more than good as a mid-range smartphone focused on the daily use, and it's equipped with a set of specifications and features such as compactness and design make it an interesting experience. Economical Armor X10 Pro has a built-in massive 5180 mAh battery that will keep you today even when you use it intensively. The OTG function not only makes PC-less data transmission possible but also supports being used as a power bank to refuel other devices. All in all, I can say that the battery was very good. If you ask me if the Ulefone Armor X10 Pro is worth of the buying, then my answer is definitely yes. I think Armor X10 Pro is one of the rare compact rugged smartphones in 2022 with a stylish design, decent specifications and features such as NFC in terms of screen, cameras and battery life. The X10 Pro with its compactness and robustness is the ideal compact phone for all adventurers and outdoor workers. All in all, I can say that the Armor X10 Pro will definitely not disappoint you. This series is undoubtedly one of the best budget rugged smartphones that offers a value for the price. So the official sales links are below this video, be sure to visit them and get your new Armor X10 Pro today. That will be all for now, see you soon with a new video, bye.